Magical places.
This is better than Disneyland for a 5-year-old.
Finding them is an internal drive for me that I forgot I even had until I started texting back and forth with Ari Shafir.
Gross.
I live in one, a magical place. I've lived in them since it's been up to me.
Ooh, look, sprinkler valves. Take those with us. Okay, so this is what's this? Great view.
This is the kind of magical place that I love. Once great, and someone's trying to save it.
They wisely stuck us in the back with all of the maintenance equipment. Oh, here comes.
I discovered this hotel in a Lucite menu holder at a breakfast place in town. We checked in on January 1st. There were 6 cars in the parking lot. Booked a room without a reservation or calling ahead.
Oh, freezing!
Well, she said the jacuzzi should be warm by now. Look at this view. This is beautiful.
She is so mean!
It's not her. It's just too expensive to heat that pool during the winter. But in the summer, I'll bet it's really nice.
There was a woman and a man, maybe my age, but I think he was younger, in a wheelchair, staying in the little wing by the pool. I noticed them while the boy and me were discovering the wonder of this old place.
This is about the pool.
The man sat in the wheelchair silent, observing, not observing us, not observing the boy and me, I don't think, but he could definitely hear us.
The hot tub is better than anything.
Do you want me to turn on the jets?
And respecting his privacy, I did not snoop, but it seemed as if the woman spoke to him in a tone of voice you would gently use to cheer someone up. But I might have imagined that. I caught glimpses of this man in the wheelchair, observing a filled but empty cold water swimming pool. And I thought at first that it might be a bit indecent or disrespectful for the boy and me to express our joy too audibly in front of this man in the wheelchair. That the boy and me should perhaps be more modest with our voices.
It's kind of like a fish.
And then a second thought, an immodest thought, that seeing this man in the wheelchair who watched a filled but empty cold water swimming pool made me feel blessed. And I am blessed. And we are blessed. And we were blessed. And I think that maybe we were meant to see that man in the wheelchair. And maybe that's why we found this old hotel.
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bubble, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby. I have to get into the emergency room. Here you go, doctor.
2 mornings later, before we left, we saw flashing lights outside the man in the wheelchair's room. 2 fire trucks, an ambulance, a police truck.
It looks like it's headed towards us. Let's just get all the bikes packed and stuff so that we don't get soaked.
Dad,
Do that right now.
Dad.
Yeah, bud?
Some of that broken down hotel
Yes.
still has a roof.
And When we later left the hotel and drove by the man in the wheelchair's room, the fire trucks and ambulance were gone, but a sheriff's deputy stood guard at the threshold of the man in the wheelchair's room. I had the feeling that something important had happened.